Shalom, shalom, shalom. Israel giving all praise to Yahweh, Bashim El Shah, Bashim Chakadash. The honors to the apostle, elders, GMS, Wura. I take to Akim out there pushing his word and truth and sincerity, risking freedom in life to do so. More so now than ever before, because we're close to the end. As you can see, man, this is from NBC News, man, just kind of giving y'all a daily, update of what's going on. You know, how tensions are brewing and things are heating up. So it says from the IDF says 8 missiles fired from Rafah towards Tel Aviv. Because right now, Palestine is wants to join the UN and become a state. But Israel and America mainly don't want that to happen. And it's not even about them not wanting it. We know it's a fulfillment of prophecy. According to the prophecy, this is going to happen. Things have to get worse. And forgive me, if you hear music in the background. I live in the hood, man. They like to blast music when it gets hot outside. So just bear with me. But it says sirens sound in Tel Aviv for the first time in months as Hamas fires rockets from Gaza. It says an NBC News journalist witnessed at least one rocket being intercepted by Israel's Iron Dome missile defense. So it says the Israelis sounded sirens in Tel Aviv for the first time in months on Sunday, warning of possible incoming rockets after Hamas military wing announced it had launched a fresh attack on the city. El Qassam brigades announced it was bombing the city with a large missile barrage in response to what is called Zionist massacres against the civilians. Right, because we can go in Obadiah. Obadiah is specifically a book for the Edomites. Obadiah is a book specifically for the Edomites, man. And forgive me, man, I'm a little distracted by the music. But it's a book to the Edomites. And one of the verses was, thou art greatly despised. Thou art greatly despised. And why are they despised? A lot of the wickedness they do cause them to be despised.
Israel government abandoned them on October 7th and continues to abandon them on this day.
What they should be looking at like evil. The enemies of life itself. The ones that calls home to the earth. What it says, the Israel Defense Forces said 8 projectiles were identified crossing from area of Rafah into Israeli territory, and that a number of projectiles were intercepted by IDF aerial defense array. And that's pretty much it. This is the video. Let's get this. So this is the uproars of the people that the scriptures speak about. This is the uproars of the people. This is what's going on. We're starting to see, globally, more and more people uprising against the government, against the things that's going on. They want it to end. So we're really seeing prophecy being played out. And this is globally, look. Thousands come out in Tel Aviv demanding immediate release of hostages from Gaza. Look.
Every day, we wake up to the dreadful news of another hostage leaving Gaza in a body bag. This cannot go on. There are still living hostages held captive in Gaza. We want them back home. We want them back alive.
אנחנו מבינים שהממשלה שלנו וראש הממשלה שלנו עוצר עסקה.
Protesters want Israeli government to strike a deal with Hamas to bring home hostages. It's not gonna happen. You know, that's against prophecy, and prophecy can't be interrupted. Right, so it says, we understand that our government and our prime minister are stopping a deal. He is not willing to sign a deal. He wants to solve the problem only through war. And we have understood for many months now that this will not resolve this way. She said everything that was needed to be said, man. Why? Because this is prophecy. This has to play out exactly how it was set to play out. Joel 3, verse 9. Proclaim ye this amongst the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men, let all the men war draw near, let them come up. Right, so it was already written that that the Heavenly Father was gonna prepare these nations for war. And just like that lady said, we understood for months now that they don't want to negotiate any other way but through war. So it's clear and evident that, you know, there's no talking, there's no Hamas, there's no hostage exchange, there's no, you know, let's sing Kumbaya, let's get together, maybe we can work this out, do talks and negotiations. No. And it's not their decision, it's really the Lord. The Lord is bringing these nations to clash, ultimately to bring about the destruction. You know, the third world's war. It's clear and evident. And it says, beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say I am strong. Assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about. Thither cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord. Let the heathen be wakened, and let them come up to the valley of Jehosaphat, Jehosaphat, the judgment, Most High's judgment. For there I will sit to judge all the heathens round about, and that's exactly where it's going to take place. In the Middle East, Salakia, just checking the time. In the Middle East, I'll finish out this video. It's not going to happen. And if you go in Joel 3, verse 1, it said, behold, in those days and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem, I will gather all nations and bring them down to the valley of Jehosaphat. So when we go to the 10th verse, it says the same thing. Why? Because Israel waking up and coming back to the Heavenly Father is synonymous with the World War III or the Valley of Jehoshaphat. The nations getting sent down to Jehosaphat to be judged. It's synonymous with each other. So you see Israel waking up throughout the four corners of the earth, calling on the name Yahweh Shema Shah. You see this war brewing up even faster, you see? And I will plead with them there for my people and my heritage, Israel, whom they scattered amongst the nations and part of my land. That's exactly what happened. The people in the land of the Lord right now don't belong there. But the Lord is bringing them down there, to fight.